Hello and welcome back to our Learn HTML course. In the last lesson we looked at outputting title tags or headers and paragraphs on the page. So it's basic control flow of creating elements on the page based on the code. In this section of the course we're going to look at something a little bit more exciting, which is the image tag. So if we we'll just remove that for now and then all of this. Actually, there's no need for that to be there. So the tag we're going to be looking at this time is img. Now the image tag has something that we didn't see in the title tags, which is an attribute, and the attribute that we're going to add to our tag is src. So if you think about it as image source, and the source is where the image is coming from, but we don't actually write that, so just img src equals, and then VS Code very helpfully adds in our quotation marks for it. Now the image source is going to be either a file which exists within our project, or it's going to be a file that we get from somewhere else on the internet. So I'm just going to take us over to Lorem Pixum, which is a great resource for just sort of grabbing pictures if you need placeholders for any real reason, and just copy that address, https pixum.photos 200/300. We paste that in there, and then at the end we put our / because it's a self-closing tag, much like the BR that we saw earlier. We save that, come back over to our HTML document, refresh the page, and then we can see our image by here. It's not very exciting, but we're starting to get an understanding of HTML elements and their attributes which exist. So image is one that is used quite a lot with its source attribute. Another HTML tag which has attributes is the A tag. Now the A tag is a tag which links to another page on the internet. So within our A tag we have a href equals, and then say we wanted to go to google.com, and we close that. VS Code automatically adds in the closing tag, and then we say go to Google. Save that. Go to Google is here. Now don't worry too much about why the text is now appearing next to the image. That is expected, and it's something that we'll cover in the next section of the course with different types of element and how they appear on the page. But the image element is next to the A element, and if we click on this, I'll open it in a new tab, we can see we've gone straight to Google. So these are our element attributes. Now there's loads of them, and they kind of all depend on what element you're using. So the image is one, the A is another. We'll cover some more as we go through the course. But the thing to bear in mind is that attributes are normally quite important, and they control an aspect of the element. So in here it's the image's source, in here it's what the element links to. Now there's other things like classes and IDs that are universal, but we'll cover those in a later lesson. So that is a brief introduction on HTML attributes. Now in the next section we will cover off elements to control layout and positioning on the page. So yeah, come back and learn a bit more about that next time. Thanks, bye.